Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti and you can find my information in the description box below. This is an energy update covering the Aquarius full moon going exact on August 3rd, 2020 at 8:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can see the ritual times listed here. This Aquarius full moon is definitely going to be exciting, and there's lots of energy opposing this full moon with the T-square from Uranus, so we can expect the unexpected. People are going to just feel like they've had it. A lot of people are coming to like points of crisis, and they just want to break free of this pandemic energy, of all of the news coming at them that's repetitive. Nothing seems to really be progressing. So people are really starting to get anxious, and this energy is amplifying that. We're also right in the middle of a galactic activation portal, the Lionsgate portal, which the energy goes exact on August the 8th, and I will be doing a video covering that specifically. So we've got a lot going on. It's very important for us to stay grounded, to stay stable within our vibration, and we do this in a variety of personal ways, but it's important for us to stay consistent with our self-love practices. It's not even an option, it's necessity right now. So let's get into the channeled messages that came through regarding this Aquarius full moon. The first message was for us to remember that the war is invisible, right? The spiritual warfare takes place on invisible planes, mainly in our mind. That's the main area, the battlefield, right? So we have to pay attention to our thinking. It's very important that we watch what's going in, that we're feeding ourselves on all levels with positivity, nourishing our mind, nourishing our spirits, so that we have an ample supply to feed off of when we are being bombarded with energies that are unwanted. There's a lot of upheaval going on in the world, and if you're a sensitive, you can be taking this on. And remember that as above, so below. Right? That's one of the universal principles. So we're all dealing with some kind of spiritual warfare in our lives on some level. But it's just important to remember that it is on that level, that we don't have to be so inclined to attack people. It's so important to be patient with others right now, and to understand that depending on where people are vibrationally, they could be easily manipulated right now with all of the negative energy being stirred up. Wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. Another message that came through was that life is demanding intentionality, meaning that we need to slow down. We're being asked to really examine our motives, our actions. Why do we do the things that we do? Because this is what creates the karma in our lives. The things that we do, the cause and effect. Another message that came through was that change is not change until you change. We can conceptualize things, intellectualize things, but until we actually take the practical steps to make the changes that we know we need to make, then everything will stay the same, and we'll just have anxiety because we'll know what we need to do, but we're not doing it. So that's an incongruency. That's a misalignment, and it sends mixed messages to the universe about your intentions. Another message that came through is that when it comes to your purpose, you don't need a plan B because it distracts from plan A. What this means is that we've got to trust the process. We've got to trust that as long as we are on our path, as long as we are focusing on our passions, our purpose, our mission, that we will be provided for, and that we just need to focus on what we're guided to do. And if it's your purpose, it's going to be some type of service that you provide based on something that you're passionate about, something that you understand, something that you feel like you can utilize to contribute to the world. So that's personal for everybody. But you don't need a plan B, because your plan A is your purpose, is your mission. That's why you're here. The last message to come through was to remember that darkness, the opposing force, whatever you want to call it, its main strategy is to get you to stop you. Nothing spiritually can impede on our free will unless we allow it to, right? So if we are sabotaging ourselves, stopping ourselves, quitting, giving up, remember that the battle is in our mind and that we choose to do that. We can also choose to keep going, to persevere, to tap into endurance and courage and call on our spirit team for help. Remember that it's a choice. Leo and Leo rising, this Aquarius full moon is occurring in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, marriages, contracts. This is a very excitable, very shifty, upheaval type of energy. This full moon is connecting to Uranus, T-squaring Uranus in your 10th house of career, reputation. So relationships are being tested for sure. Mercury in Cancer is opposing Saturn in Capricorn. This is your 6th house bumping up against your 12th house. So your daily routines, your health, your coworkers. There could be some tension with some things that you're doing behind the scenes, some research. The 12th house is also about karma and self-sabotage too, and spiritual practices. So there could be some miscommunication, some blocks, maybe some sadness, some challenges. But remember, challenges are always opportunities in disguise. So it could be that you do get an unexpected partnership or collaboration that comes in through your work, or a new work opportunity that requires you to do some research, some things behind the scenes, really pulling back. Maybe you do need to end some things before this new opportunity can begin, before it can take off. But just know that you need to expect the unexpected with Uranus, and that this is ultimately helping you to break free from any limitations that you've had around your relationships, around your work, around your reputation, your authority, right? Your public appearance. Maybe your ego is getting a reality check right now. So pay attention to your health, focus on taking care of yourself, keeping a good schedule, something that you can follow. I always recommend the block scheduling system. And pay attention to your habits and your daily routines. Let's move on to the angel number. And the angel number that showed up for you was 612. Trust that your prayers and positive affirmations have been heard and are being responded to. Be open to receiving your rewards from the work that you've already done, which could come in many forms. This is recognition for any type of career advancements or achievements that you have. You must follow your intuition because you have received the guidance. You know what to do. Let's move on to the oracle cards. And from the Oracle of the Fairies, the divination card came out in reverse. Whenever fairy cards come out in reverse, this indicates blocked energy or energy moving in an undesired direction. So this is about you not trusting in the work that you've done, the spiritual work. This in and of itself is creating some blocks and maybe causing you to procrastinate in relationship matters, in work matters. So trust in the guidance that you've gotten already, and the answers to your prayers will come through your spiritual practices. So stay consistent. The work that you are doing and have done is never in vain, even if it seems that way. And remember that a lot of the spiritual work that we do is invisible. Let's move on to the spirit animal. And Koala showed up for you. Koala shows up when you have too much stress or anxiety wreaking havoc in your life. You need to slow down, to rest, to connect. Meditation and psychic development are also qualities and things that the koala spirit can help you with. And koala shows up to help you navigate any difficult situations in your life. So if you're having some challenges at work, if you're having some challenges in your relationship, allow Panda to help you with the gentle, nourishing energy that her spirit carries. I always think of Panda spirit as a female. But allow yourself to feel supported. And maybe you need support as a parent in allowing your children to stand on their own 2 feet. Children are having to grow up very quickly right now. They're having to adjust to distance learning, and we're having to adjust our work schedules, our daily routines. So this could definitely have an impact on your relationships and on how you are doing your work. Let's move on to the crystal, and Black Obsidian showed up for you. Black Obsidian is very grounding and helps to remove stressful energies, unwanted energies. It's a powerful, energetic, and auric cleanser, helping you to cut cords and helping you with grief. So maybe you did suffer a job loss or a relationship loss. Use obsidian to help you heal, to help you reground yourself. It'll also help you to stimulate the gifts of prophecy when you're using it during psychic or meditation work. So giving you some foresight so you can definitely trust in the information that you're getting. And Black Obsidian is very protective and will shield you against negative energy and help you to move through situations with ease. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Virgo and Virgo rising. This Aquarius full moon is occurring in your 6th house of health, daily routines, and co-workers. This Aquarius full moon is very excitable, very unpredictable because it is being T-squared by Uranus, which is transiting your 9th house of higher education, foreign travel, belief systems. This energy is very rebellious, like I mentioned, very anxious. So go with the flow, expect the unexpected. Mercury in Cancer is opposing Saturn in Capricorn. So this is your 11th house of goals, dreams, and friendships, business and corporate income, bumping up against your creativity, children, love. So it could be that you are having to really make adjustments in your day with your work schedule, your daily routines. You know, this obviously presents some challenges and could create some misunderstandings, some communication blocks. We can always expect the unexpected when it comes to working with technology and different belief systems. So we're definitely experiencing some opportunities for growth and change. Remember that challenges are always opportunities and blessings in disguise. Let's move on to the angel number. Angel number 152 shows up for you. This is about stability, balance, and new beginnings. Angels are giving you a boost of personal strength and tenacity to keep going, to be flexible when the unexpected changes come into your life, which they are very soon. So be flexible. And angel number 152 helps you to keep up the great work and to give you support in making those positive changes that you need to make. Let's move on to the Oracle card, and from the Oracle of the Fairies, Hope shows up. This is about staying optimistic about your dreams and your goals. Rainbows always symbolize that anything is possible, so don't stop believing in yourself, even if people around you are being negative, even if your coworkers are being pessimistic about these new work conditions, about the new normal. You don't have to fall into that trap. Look forward to wonderful new beginnings, embrace new beginnings, and learn to be at peace with the changes and the upheaval coming in. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the dolphin shows up. The dolphin is a highly protective spirit animal, and it helps you to use your voice, honest communication, right? Speaking your truth and being clear and honest about what you say. The dolphin also helps you to have fun and to play, to tap into your intuition, and helps you with psychic development. So if you're interested in that, call on the dolphin spirit animal. Being more psychically aware will also help you to feel more confident in the face of changes and challenges. Let's move on to the crystal, and brachiated jasper shows up for you. Brachiated jasper will help you through any emotional crises that come up. It'll help to boost communications, especially with animals, and to help you to tap into your own animal instincts. Brachiated jasper is great for helping you to feel nurtured and protected and cared for. Just like the dolphin spirit, brachiated jasper is also associated with dream work and astral travel. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Libra and Libra rising, this Aquarius full moon is occurring in your 5th house of creativity, children, love, your heart. It is making a T-square to Uranus in your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, sex. So if you're not planning on having a child, you might want to practice safe sex if you are having relations, because this is definitely some energy about surprise and awakening, expecting the unexpected, right? We also have a Mercury in Cancer opposing Saturn in Capricorn. So this is your 10th house, bumping up against your 4th house of home, family, lifestyle. So this energy definitely indicates some familial changes. Perhaps there's been some changes just based on your work being adjusted, right? With this pandemic, maybe you're having to work from home. Perhaps you're having to really balance your work and family life with your kids being at home and not in school. So this could bring up some frustration, some challenges, obviously. But just be mindful that you are in a position to really make some powerful changes in your life, to really follow your heart, to tap into your creativity. Let's move on to the angel number, and 383 showed up for you. This is a number about releasing poverty thinking and staying focused on your passions and your purpose. Abundance is coming in, but you must keep your thoughts focused on what you want and not on what you don't want. Stay in a positive vibration right now, because the energies of manifestation are very potent around you right now. So again, get into your heart space. What do you really want? What do you want to create in your life? And what do you want to transform, right? You have some 8th house energy here for healing, and 4th house energy for lifestyle and how you feed yourself on all levels. Moving on to the Oracle card, and Journey showed up for you from the Oracle of the Fairies. So this is about taking a leap of faith. Again, following your heart. This card also shows up when you are in a time of soul healing and renewal, and that could very well be with this 8th house energy of transformation. So be willing to start new projects, be willing to take new journeys, to explore new avenues in life, even if you don't feel ready. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the starfish showed up for you. The starfish comes in to help you release power struggles in relationships. So with this Aquarius full moon activating your 5th house, there could be some upheaval, some unexpected misunderstandings in relationships. The starfish comes in to provide inspiration and guidance when you are at a crossroads in your life. So maybe you are having to make some changes in your career or just in your lifestyle in general with everything going on. And as Yogi Berra says, when you find yourself at a fork in the road, take it. So the starfish will help you to make the right decision. The starfish is also about self-love and renewal. We know that the starfish is easily able to grow back limbs that have been cut off or severed. Let's move on to the crystal, and rose quartz showed up for you. Rose quartz is actually a birthstone of yours, and it's a crystal of amplifying self-love and helping you to recognize your empathy as a strength, recognizing your heart energy as a true spiritual strength. Rose quartz is also great for emotional healing, which is a huge component of 8th house energy. And rose quartz also helps you to have harmony and peace in relationships and in your environment. So thank you so much for watching, Libra. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Scorpio and Scorpio rising. This Aquarius full moon is in your 4th house of home, family, and lifestyle, how you feed yourself on all levels. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, which is transiting your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, and marriage. So you definitely have some changes and developments happening in your personal life, in your relationships. Expect the unexpected. This energy is very rebellious, very anxious. We also have Mercury in Cancer opposing Saturn in Capricorn. So this is your 9th house of higher education, your belief systems and spirituality, foreign travel, bumping up against that 3rd house of short distance travel, contracts and neighbors and siblings. So this could be you having to make adjustments to your belief systems when it comes to relationships and how you communicate with people, right? This is a lot of energy around your mental health and how you perceive situations, seeing things from a higher perspective, especially when it comes to your relationships, because they are being tested at this time. So there could be some blocks and misunderstandings that come up, maybe some sadness. Remember that challenges are always opportunities in disguise. So this full moon is definitely being felt for you on a personal level. So practice extreme self-care and remember that it sometimes takes a while for you to communicate your needs. So allow yourself some time to process, allow yourself some time to really think about what it is that you need to say and communicate in your relationships. Let's move on to the angel number, and 155 showed up. This is a self-actualization number. Remember that self-actualization is about being independent of the good opinion of other people, having no investment in power over others, and being detached from outcomes. Angel number 155 shows up to help you keep an open and optimistic mind about all that you are going through in your life, especially when it comes to your relationships. Trust in the unknown and in the work that you're doing on any projects or ventures. The 7th house could also have to do with contracts. And the 9th house is about learning and inspiration. So definitely use this time to learn a new skill. And this could also be the way out of any relationship challenges that you may be experiencing. Let's move on to the Oracle cards, and from the Oracle of the Fairies, the Motivation card showed up. And this is about asking your spirit team to help you feel more motivated and inspired to make the changes and improvements in your life and relationships. You have to do the work to make the changes. Your spirit team will always support you, but it is up to you to actually do the work and take the action. And action in and of itself will change your thinking and help you to feel more motivated and inspired. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the snake showed up for you. The snake is about releasing illusions and unhealthy belief systems. Remember that the past is the past. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. So stay in the present. The snake also shows up when you need to do some shadow work. Again, tapping into that self-actualization and owning your power. And the snake also comes in when things are about to go through a shift. So stay flexible, stay grounded. Let's move on to the crystal, and labradorite showed up for you. This is a great crystal for cleansing and repairing your aura. It's very protective as well. Labradorite helps you to release the past, especially when it comes to communication and how you are speaking your truth or lack thereof in relationships. Labradorite also helps you to see the increase of synchronicities, which helps to confirm your guidance, your spiritual guidance, and that helps you feel more secure. Labradorite also helps you to connect to your true dreams and your destiny. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, this Aquarius full moon is occurring in your third house of communication, transportation, the mind, your neighbors, your siblings. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, which is in your sixth house of your health, your daily routines, pets, co-workers. So this is very anxious, rebellious energy. Expect the unexpected. I feel like this is about you eliminating distractions, making sure that you have a schedule to keep you out of mental conflict. I highly recommend the block schedule. It just helps you to organize your day and keeps you from having anxiety because you know you have a set time and space to do what it is that you need to do. Mercury in Cancer is going to oppose Saturn in Capricorn. This is your 8th house, bumping up against your 2nd house. Okay, shared resources against your personal resources. This is about your self-esteem and psychological healing, transformation, death, and rebirth. This is about maybe having some misunderstandings when it comes to your boundaries and what it is that you need when it comes to intimate relationships. This could bring up some sadness or maybe some challenges, but remember that obstacles are always opportunities in disguise. Opportunities for healing, opportunities for moving beyond any limitations that you may have set for yourself when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your money, your earning abilities, what's yours versus what somebody else's, right? Let's move on to the angel number, and angel number 283 showed up for you. This is about serving your purpose with passion and confidence, knowing that you and your loved ones will always be provided for and protected. Your spirit team is always available to you. All you have to do is ask for the help and the support. Follow your soul mission and purpose with faith because you've always been supported. Let's move on to the oracle cards, and from the Oracle of the Fairies, ask for help showed up, confirming the number 283, that you can always ask for guidance, even with the most practical and mundane of affairs. You can ask your spirit team for an energetic boost and be open and receptive to any help that comes to you when it's offered. You don't have to navigate any tricky situations alone. So communicate clearly what it is that you need, what you want, and what you expect from others and your spirit team. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the butterfly showed up for you. Butterflies are always about transformation, coming out of your cocoon, trusting in the unknown. Remember that the caterpillar does not know it's going to become a butterfly. It just works on itself, continues to grow and develop itself, and then it emerges and has wings and it's ready to fly. So trust the process, be open and receptive to the new, be open and receptive to transformation. Let's move on to the crystal, and black tourmaline showed up for you. Black tourmaline is very grounding, very protective of your energy. It's also great for releasing anxiety and fear, especially when you're going through transformation, because they're just facing a lot of unknowns and a lot of upheaval. This can create tension. Black tourmaline will help to dispel those energies, and it will help you to have more clarity in your day. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Capricorn and Capricorn rising, this Aquarius full moon is in your 2nd house of income, talents, abilities, and personal power. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, your 5th house of creativity, children, love, and your heart. So expect the unexpected with Uranus here. Relationships are being tested for sure. Boundaries are being tested. Personal power and struggles with that. What you value. We also have Mercury in Cancer opposing Saturn in Capricorn. This is your relationships bumping up against your first house of personalities and priorities, initiations. So there's definitely a lot of energy in your personal life developing, changing, shifting. There could be some misunderstandings, maybe some sadness. You're definitely dealing with some challenges, but remember that challenges are opportunities and blessings in disguise. So how are you giving your power away? How can you cultivate more self-esteem, believing in yourself, which automatically brings more balance to your connections, to your relationships? Let's move on to the angel number, and angel number 105 showed up for you. This is about assurance, knowing that you are making the right choices for you, so trust yourself, even if that means you need to get out of certain relationships and connections. Ask your spirit team for clarity and finding new ways of getting things done. Trust your intuitive urges and act on them. Let's move on to the Oracle card. And from the Oracle of the Fairies, music showed up for you. Music often holds messages for us. So pay attention to the songs, the lyrics, especially those songs that repeat over and over in your head. Listening to subliminal meditations can help you with manifesting money and getting more organized. It'll also help you with any relationship challenges as well. I'm a strong believer in subliminal meditations because the information bypasses the subconscious mind, so you're able to allow it to take root without resistance, or a little less resistance. This card also shows up when you do need to pay more attention and develop your talents, your passions, your skills, because this could be a source of income for you. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the ant showed up for you, confirming your need to get organized, to pace yourself, to be confident in acting on your intuitive nudges, and to accept help from others and your spirit team. Remember that teamwork makes the dream work. And when it comes to relationships, intimate relationships, know that you need a partner, not a project, okay? Let's move on to the crystal, and citrine showed up for you. Citrine is great for boosting your self-confidence and self-esteem, activating that solar plexus chakra, helping you to attract more energy and success. And it'll help you to manifest your goals and dreams, help you to manifest your ideal relationship, help you to manifest the money that you need. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This full moon is occurring in your first house. We all get one full moon and one new moon a year. So this is beginning a new cycle for you of initiations, culminations, and manifestations. This full moon is T-squaring Uranus and Taurus, and Uranus is your ruling planet, and it's transiting your fourth house of family, home, lifestyle. So you're definitely going through some major shifts on a personal level. This could be very challenging. There could be some upheaval. You know, you're a very rebellious energy, but you're also a fixed sign, so you could be stubborn. But this is about you breaking free of that energy. Mercury in Cancer is opposing Saturn in Capricorn. So this is your sixth house bumping up against that 12th house. Your health, your daily routines versus the things you do behind the scenes, your secrets, your karma, the ways that you sabotage yourself. So how are you getting in your own way? How are you limiting yourself? How are you not showing up for yourself? Are you doing things to improve your home, your family, your lifestyle situation? Or are you creating more chaos and disorder, more upheaval? This energy is going to definitely bring up some communication issues, some misunderstandings, perhaps even some sadness and bad news. But remember that these obstacles, these challenges are only opportunities and blessings in disguise, providing you with avenues to make the changes that you know you need to make in your life. And it's better that you make the changes instead of allowing the universe to come in and make those adjustments that you are on some level asking to be made. Don't just wait for the shoe to drop. Make the changes that you know you need to make. Spend some time alone in meditation, asking your spirit team, what do I need to do? What can I do to quit sabotaging myself? How can I heal? How can I improve my daily life? How can I implement more healthy daily routines? Let's move on to the angel number. And 861 showed up for you. This is a number that is about belief. You don't get what you want, you get what you believe. And these are often two different things. So you need to examine that. New income opportunities will present for you, so don't be afraid to learn something new. Trust yourself. Trust that you are protected and that all of your monetary needs will be met as you keep your thoughts positive and as you act on the guidance that you receive. Let's move on to the Oracle card. And from the Oracle of the Fairies, Go Outside showed up in reverse. So this is indicating that you are blocking your own growth due to your own fears, your stubbornness, your rebellious energy, not wanting to make the changes in your life. This is a time for you to pull your energy back for self-reflection and deep shadow work with this 12th house energy, 4th house energy. Don't be afraid of what's inside of you. Own it so that it doesn't own you. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and brown bear showed up for you. This is about renewing your power, being brave and courageous as you do the deep healing work that you need to do. The bear is also an ultimate protection animal, helping you to find your truth. Brown bear also shows up when it's a time of self-awareness, self-examination, and needing to go into a cave to do this, to hibernate. Let's move on to the crystal, and blue calcite showed up. This is a personal development stone for your throat chakra, helping you to speak your truth, to clear up any misunderstandings within yourself, within your relationships. This is also a stone of emotional healing, and it'll help you to release negativity. Blue calcite also promotes calm, peace, and it'll help you with psychic development, which is very important when you're doing shadow work. That is one of the benefits of shadow work, is that you do become more psychically aware. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Pisces and Pisces rising. This Aquarius full moon is activating your 12th house of research, things behind the scenes, secrets, karma, self-sabotage. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, your 3rd house of communications, the mind, short distance travel. So expect the unexpected. This could be a lot of mental conflict going on, feeling restless, feeling anxious, feeling like you just want to break free of what's going on in your head. Mercury is going to oppose Saturn, and this is your 4th house, bumping up against your 11th house, your family life, how you feed yourself, your lifestyle and your goals, your dreams, your corporate and business income. So perhaps your environment is not as fulfilling as it used to be. Maybe you know you need to make some changes to where you live and how you live if you're going to achieve your goals. Maybe you need to make some adjustments to your friends and the people that you associate with. Perhaps the people in your environment are not on your level. So there could be some communication issues, some misunderstandings, challenges, but remember that challenges are always blessings in disguise. So use this energy to make adjustments to your lifestyle, to make adjustments to your circle, to make any adjustments that you need to your daily life so that you can start living a life that's fulfilling for you. Let's move on to the angel number, and angel number 72 shows up for you. This is a number of encouragement, telling you to keep up the good work towards your goals, your dreams, your mission, and the angels are going to give you an energetic boost. Energy is coming in to help you find your passion maybe to achieve your goals. Continue to trust your intuition and make positive choices according to who you want to be, according to this lifestyle that you want. Angel number 72 is also about psychic development, which is very important when it comes to the 12th house. This is a very spiritual house. So as you're doing shadow work, releasing karma, and trusting in your spirit team and the guidance that you get, psychic development is a reward, a natural consequence of that. Let's move on to the oracle cards. And from the Oracle of the Fairies, nature signs showed up for you in reverse. This means that maybe you're not trusting the intuitive messages that you're getting, or maybe you're not getting the lessons about releasing the past, about letting go of old connections, about, changing your environment. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. They're all around you and they can come in many different forms. So I really feel like this is about you keeping your eyes open. Again, your local environment is very important. Spirit really wants me to emphasize that for you, to pay attention to the signs, the messages that you're getting, and trust that guidance. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the lamb shows up for you. The lamb shows up when there's inner child healing needed, but it also shows up to help you release negative habits. Perhaps release goals that don't support you, that are no longer resonating with you. Maybe releasing unhealthy lifestyle choices and habits that are holding you back. The lamb shows up also to help you to learn to be vulnerable. This is connecting to that 12th house energy of releasing self-sabotage, releasing the fear of having to do everything perfectly, and learning to do things afraid. Let's move on to the crystal, and fluorite showed up for you. This is actually a birthstone for you, Pisces. It'll help you to clear distractions and make clear decisions, get you that focus on your goals and dreams. Fluorite also comes in to help you restructure and activate your DNA, which is a huge part of this awakening and that 12th house energy of releasing karmic ties and old patterns that no longer serve you. And fluorite will also help you to visualize and actualize and see the stability in your life, connected to that 11th house energy of actually visualizing your goals and your dreams. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Aries and Aries rising, this Aquarius full moon is highlighting your 11th house of goals, dreams, corporate and business income. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, which is in your 2nd house of income, talents, and abilities. So there's definitely some money stuff going on with you. Definitely some shakeups, some upheavals in this area of your life. It could also be that an unexpected income opportunity just comes in out of nowhere. It just manifests for you. Uranus is a wild card energy. It could go either way, but it's definitely anxious, definitely a rebellious energy. We also have Mercury in Cancer opposing Saturn in Capricorn, your 4th house, bumping up against that 10th house. So definitely some energy around career, lifestyle, how you're feeding yourself, work-life balance. I know this has been a huge theme for you over the past year or two, Aries. So there could be some misunderstandings here, some communication blocks, maybe some sadness or some bad news, some challenges for sure. But remember that challenges are always opportunities and blessings in disguise. This could also go in the opposite direction where you, like I said, all of a sudden manifest this income opportunity and now you've got to make some adjustments to your lifestyle. This could be something totally unexpected, totally out of the blue. Let's move on to the angel number. Angel number 67 showed up for you. This is a number of encouragement. Keep up the good work that you're doing with your spiritual development. And this work that you're doing on yourself has helped you develop more spiritual strength so you can trust that your needs will be met as you continue to strengthen your spiritual connection, as you continue to make adjustments in your lifestyle that allow that balance for time to connect to spirit. And this should definitely be a goal of yours, because as you connect to your spirit team, you get more clarity on your purpose, on your vision, on your mission, and it makes life a lot easier for you. Let's move on to the oracle cards. And from the Oracle of the Fairies, Solitude showed up. So this is about you putting in some extra work and effort towards your goals and dreams, which will require you to spend some time alone so that you can create and learn to be comfortable in your own skin. Learn to be comfortable even within your lifestyle and how you choose to live, how you choose to work, how you choose to achieve your goals and dreams. And remember that you don't have to do it alone. This card could also show up when you need to reach out for help, when you have too much solitude. Remember that teamwork makes the dream work, so keep it all in balance. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the dragonfly showed up for you. This is about finding light even in the darkest of times. So if you are going through a dark night of the soul, which often happens when you are right on the verge of a miracle, right on the verge of achieving your goal, remember that this too shall pass. The dragonfly also shows up when there is energy available for emotional healing. Dragonfly will help support you in your healing work. And Dragonfly helps you to adapt to any situation with grace. So if you do have an unexpected income opportunity, an unexpected job come in, know that Dragonfly is here to support you in learning and growth and development so that you can do your best. Let's move on to the crystal, and carnelian showed up for you. Carnelian is about vitality, energy, endurance, and willpower. Carnelian will give you the motivation to adapt to any situation. Carnelian is also going to resonate with that sacral chakra to tap into your innate creativity and kundalini energy to pursue your purpose, your passions, and your mission with energy and focus. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Taurus and Taurus rising, this Aquarius full moon is occurring in your 10th house of career, reputation, authority figures. This energy is very exciting, very rebellious. It is making a T-square to Uranus, this full moon, and Uranus has been transiting your first house. So you're going to feel this energy on a very personal level of upheaval, of needing to change. Maybe there needs to be changes in your work. Maybe there has been some unexpected endings and shifts in your career. There has been for a lot of people. Mercury is opposing Saturn. So this is your 3rd house bumping up against your 9th house. And this is about you learning new skills, right? Expanding your education, expanding your belief systems, perhaps. Getting outside of your comfort zones. You're going to have to make adjustments. You're going to have to learn new things. I know you Tauruses like stability. You like, you like things to be kind of predictable. And with Uranus, it's just very wild card energy. And then with this opposition here, you are going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. You're going to have to learn new things. You're going to have to communicate on a different level. And you're going to have to make some adjustments to your belief systems when it comes to your work and your career. Let's move on to the angel number. And angel number 166 showed up for you. This is about maintaining a positive attitude about your home and family life. It's critical right now. Maintaining a positive attitude about yourself, about the changes and the adjustments that you've had to make, knowing that this too shall pass and fresh energies will be coming in to heal any conflicts or misunderstandings. Release any mental concerns and poverty thinking about yourself, about your resources, about you not being able to do what you need to do. Maybe you're a little pessimistic because you haven't found a job and you really need one. Trust that the right opportunity will present for you in divine timing. Let's move on to the oracle cards. And from the Oracle of the Fairies, Shine from Within came up for you. So Uranus, again, is helping you to discover who you are along with the fairies. Release false appearances and limitations that you have about yourself. Maybe you identified a lot with the career that you had and the job that you had. And now that it's gone, you feel like a part of you has been taken away. That's a limitation. You don't have any limits. Remember that practical action will help you to feel good about yourself. So if you found yourself maybe slipping up on being cute or getting dressed, get up and put some clothes on, put on some makeup, or perhaps you need a pamper night. Take care of yourself. Shine from within. You have everything that you need within you to be your best, to adapt and adjust to these changes. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the centipede showed up for you. The centipede shows up when there is enhanced good fortune and an improved social life on the horizon. So maybe you have had some challenges with friendships and communication. So this is confirmation that this will be improving. The centipede also is about good luck and protection against negativity. The centipede is also about allowing your inner beauty and all of your resources to shine through. Centipedes are often not thought of as beautiful animals, but the centipede doesn't care. He just goes on being a centipede. So take the advice from this spirit animal and do you. Let's move on to the crystal, and malachite showed up. Malachite is a stone of protection from negativity, protecting your heart space. It helps you to resist temptations and sense dangers that are afoot. Malachite is great for recovering from heartbreak and allowing yourself to shine through and receive love. Malachite is also great for connecting your heart to the practical and the mundane affairs of your world and knowing that you can do what you need to do. You have the energy, you have the passion to achieve your goals, to make the adjustments that you need to make to attract the job and abundance that you need. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Gemini and Gemini rising, this Aquarius full moon is highlighting your 9th house of education, media, publishing, foreign travel, and beliefs. The 9th house is very spiritual too. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, which is in your 12th house of secrets, subconscious, karma. So definitely a rebellious, excitable energy. Expect the unexpected here. Mercury is making an opposition to Saturn as well. So this is 2nd house to the 8th house. So money situations coming up, money issues, belief systems around money and abundance. There could be some blocks here, some miscommunication, some misunderstandings, maybe some sadness, some challenges, some bad news. But remember that bad news, obstacles, challenges are always blessings in disguise. So with this 9th house, you're being asked to see things from a higher perspective, to believe that everything is happening for your highest good, to believe that you can attract abundance, to believe that you are worthy of receiving your good, you are worthy of healing, and that this transformation is occurring based on your beliefs, believing on some level that you deserve a better life, that you deserve to transform, to heal, that you deserve intimacy. Let's move on to the angel number, and angel number 502 showed up for you. This is about doing it now. When would now be a good time to make the positive changes you need to in your life so that you can attract the abundance that you want, the love that you want, the intimacy that you want? Release your fears of the unknown and stay focused on what it is that you want. Your spirit team is overseeing any changes that you're making, but you have to do the work. And that includes staying positive, confident, and taking action as guided. Let's move on to the oracle cards, and from the oracle of the fairies, protection came up, but it's reversed. So again, this is affirming that you need to do what you need to do to protect yourself, to remove yourself from negative energies, to transform, to heal. It's up to you. A huge part of protection is believing that you deserve protection, believing that you deserve your good, believing that you would deserve abundance, believing that your income, your talents, your abilities, that they're divine, that you're being divinely guided. You may be feeling a little ungrounded due to some of the recent changes and shifts and transformations that you've had to make. So again, do what you need to do to feel safe and secure. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and the weasel showed up for you. This is more confirmation that you need to get grounded. And the weasel also shows up to let you know that there are some haters around. Maybe people don't like the person that you're becoming. Maybe people don't like or agree with your new belief system, but let that all be okay with you. Do what you need to do. Weasels take care of themselves first. And I'm not suggesting that you do anything to hurt anyone else, but weasels, you know, they'll steal and do what they need to do to get what they need. Trust your animal instincts. Believe in yourself. Nobody else will do it for you. And do what's right for you and ignore them haters. Let's move on to the crystal, and blue lace agate showed up for you. Blue lace agate shows up to help you speak your truth. It helps you to nurture and support yourself and do what's right for you. And blue lace agate will help you to neutralize angry feelings coming at you from anybody else. A highly powerful yet gentle throat chakra crystal. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Cancer and Cancer rising, this Aquarius full moon is occurring in your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, trust, and psychological healing. This has been a very challenging year for you, Cancer. This full moon is making a T-square to Uranus, your 11th house of goals, dreams, friends, corporate and business income. So expect the unexpected, right? This could also be an opportunity coming in for you to work with other people, and maybe a corporate or business income project coming in out of the blue, something very unexpected that's going to challenge you, right, to step out of your comfort zone. Mercury is in your sign opposing that Saturn in Capricorn. So this is your 1st house bumping up against your 7th house of relationships, the contracts, the people that you hire. So you might be feeling a little challenged, like I said, with this new opportunity manifesting for you out of the blue. Maybe it's scaring you. Perhaps it is going to present some challenges with an intimate relationship that you're in. But this is about you transforming, about you believing in yourself and allowing yourself to receive and to connect to people that are of like-minded energy so that you can achieve your goals. This is definitely a big part of your intimate relationships. That's been under a huge spotlight over the past maybe year and a half. How you're showing up in your intimate relationships. Is there balance? So there could be some communication issues, some misunderstandings, but remember that challenges are always an opportunity. Challenges are always blessings in disguise. Let's move on to the angel number, and 601 showed up for you. This is a number about believing in yourself, believing in your ability to manifest money and new opportunities and new connections. Gain a higher perspective on your situation and know that you will always be supported as you stay on your path. Take advantage of any new opportunities presenting to you, anything coming out of the blue. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Let's move on to the oracle cards, and friendships showed up from the oracle of the fairies in reverse. This could indicate that some of your associations could be blocking your progress and they need to be released. You are the sum total of the 5 people that you're with the most. So pay attention to your close associations. Not everybody has the best intentions. Not everybody is on your path. This could also be about perhaps this opportunity coming in being connected to an old contract or something that you passed up, representing itself or reappearing in your life as another opportunity for you to take advantage of it. Like the universe saying, hey, here it is again. You have what it takes. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Learn what you need to learn. Make these connections. Hire these people. Partner up with these people. Let's move on to the spirit animal. And the horse showed up for you. The horse is about awakening, spiritual and emotional freedom. So again, breaking free from the reins, the chains that may have been imposed on you by past relationships that were, like I said, not on your level. The horse shows up to give you endurance to keep going and to help you take advantage of those sweet apples, those sweet opportunities that drop, because you never know when that opportunity may or may not show up again, right? Let's move on to the crystal, and pink tourmaline showed up. Pink tourmaline is great for healing old emotional wounds. Pink tourmaline has a high amount of lithium in it, so it's going to help you to feel better, help you to heal from emotional relationship drama. Pink tourmaline also helps you to connect to divine love, which will assist you in your awakening. And it'll help you to attract more joyous connections into your life. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste. Thank you again so much for listening and watching to this energy update. I will be posting the energy update once a week, typically on Mondays, but sometimes on a Friday. And I will be posting Self-Love Sunday videos every week. So please stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. If you like my work and you'd like to donate to my channel, you can do so using the PayPal or Venmo links below. Have a wonderful week. Have a great full moon. I will speak to you again soon. Namaste.